To simplify the following, we have the quantity 5x minus 20 over x squared plus 7x plus 12 times x squared minus 3x minus 28 over 3x minus 12. And that is a times. That's a little times button here. So the first thing we want to do is factor these. And so on the first one, I want to look at what's common. There's a 5 and a 20 that's common. So if I take a 5 out of this, it ends up being x minus 4. On the second one, I want this one here I'm going to do because there's a 3 common. Those are fairly straightforward and simple, so I can see those and do those. But these others, I want to factor this 12. Factors a 12 or 12 and 1, 6 and 2, and 4 and 3. And what this is if you're not sure how to find your factors, if you go to your calculator and do 12 divided by x and look at your table, it will give you all the factors are all the numbers without a decimal in them. So in one of the problems. So I always write the larger number first, and because this is a plus here, I'm going to put a plus here. And I add these, and I'm looking for the one that makes the middle number, which is a 7. 4 plus 3 makes 7. So it means I know I'll have an x with a 4 and x with a 3. The larger of these two numbers will always match the middle sign. That makes it a plus. And because the last one's a plus, they have to be the same. Because the only way I can get a 12, positive 12 when I multiply is either they're both positive or both negative. And seeing how the 4 was positive, the 3 has to be positive also. So now I'm going to come up here and do the same thing to this other one, but I want to factor 28, which I can do by 28 divided by x, my calculator if I want. It's 28 over 1, 14 over 2, 7 over 4. This time it's a minus, so I'm going to minus these numbers. And the ones that minus to make the middle number, 3 are 7 and 4. So I'm going to write an x with a 7, x with a 4, and I skip a space. And then what I do is this. The 7 is always, the large number will always match the middle sign, so it's going to be negative. And the only way I can get a negative when I multiply is if one is negative and one is positive, so the other one will be positive. So now what I can do is I can cancel things that are alike. So I can see the x minus 4s were the same. I can cancel them, the quantities. I can cancel the x plus 4s. So what I'm left with is 5 times x minus 7, or 3 times x plus 3. Now this could be an answer, or it could go ahead and multiply it out and get this 5x minus 35 over 3x plus 9. I personally like this the best, but I'm just showing what both answers could possibly be.